Hello and welcome to Rifted Gamers. My name is David. I'm the host of Rifted Gamers. We are playing Chapter 4, Eyes of Netosa, a Coalition Story. Last time we played, last episode, the group, was traveling from base province number 62 over to, which is actually weird and not in the right place on my map. I love it. Anyways, so they were traveling from base 62, which is just outside of Coalition territory of Chi-Town, and they were traveling northeast towards Marquine to fulfill a new mission that was given to them. The mission before that, they found some connection to the Marquine Empire, or Kingdom. What's that?
Sorry, the barony?
Yes. Sorry. They found connection to the Marquine barony of some poisonous mystical toxin that was found in a city or town on the outskirts of Coalition territory. And this was concerning to their command, so they're supposed to go to Marquine and check it out. And now I'm going to move this thing to the right place. There you go. That's a Rockford, right? Yep.
Rockford?
Yep. I think that's where, or the base was a little bit before Rockford. There we go. All right. So now we got that situated, and we have this is where the crash site is. I'll mark that with a little yellow, or I guess it's red, but I'm going to change it to yellow. And that's going to be their little crash site. Let's see, how we do? We should put this little icon here. That is currently where the group is. If you can see that. There we go. Crash site. And you guys were going to head north. Welcome to the Rifted Gamers. Did that start?
Yeah, so I picked it there.
Nice. Okay.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe if it can say the episode too.
Sure.
Anyways, so it's getting late. There's a huge ley storm going on. This is Sorensen talking to you. I think we're going to button down here for the night, but I'm going to send the three of you out on a patrol. Sorry, there's four of you. I forgot all your guys' names.
Should we reintroduce ourselves?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's reintroduce everybody's characters. I'll start with Becca, because she's up top there.
I play Catherine Stockholm. She is a Sky Stalker, and she has her little dog pack. And yeah. Okay.
You have three dogs.
I do have three dogs. I said I had a dog pack.
What are their names?
Cora, Dixon, and Jack.
And Jack. Little Jack.
Little Jack.
He's got little man complex too.
Very
Yeah, I got little man complex. I gotta have the biggest guns. All right, and then we got Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, I play Adrian Williams, i.e. Claymore, and Samus Pilot.
second mission. What was your rank?
I believe it'll start.
Sergeant? Okay. And Terry.
Here, I'm Second Lieutenant Amaraya, and Cadet. I'm a Quebec Blue Girl, and I'm on loan to the Coalition to help solve the problem.
And Melvin.
My name is Melvin. I play the technical officer repair technician named Duke.
Duke.
Smash when I feel like to be.
Whoop some ass. All right. Cool.
Hell yeah.
And then we do have a couple other people who are playing, but they're not able to come here tonight. We have Lily, who plays Cora, which is Stockholm's, one of Stockholm's dog pack. And then we have Jaden, who plays, actually he died, so he's going to be playing someone new, and you guys got to look forward to it, because he's playing a female character, so he said for extra XP, he'll actually wear makeup and stuff, and dress up. So I said, okay, we're going to have you do that. This is going to be delightful.
Brave young man.
Brave young man on YouTube. Recorded for all time.
Tell his friends.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
More viewers.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, we love viewers. Come join us. All right, so Coalition Detachment.
Well, what about Duke?
Duke?
Who?
Yeah, he did introduce himself.
Did he?
Are you like on crack over there?
He didn't. I did not hear him.
He did.
I heard him. Everybody else heard him. Anyways.
I might be on a little bit of crack.
Oh no! Don't say that. You're live. You're not on crack. You're.
That's a lie.
Just kidding.
All right. So Lieutenant Sorensen says, "Gentlemen, ladies, I'd like you to go on a recon mission. I need you to scout at least 15 miles ahead of us. Look for any signs of ambush or any mobile forces in the area. I'm going to assign Lieutenant Airman as the squad leader for this particular mission. Since she is the second lieutenant and the rest of you are not lieutenants. So, Airman, you'll be Canuck, you will be taking Claymore, Stockholm, and Duke on your assignments. Stockholm, you may take a dog pack if you wish.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
The rest of us are battening down. I am actually waiting for our medic to arrive. Apple.
Sir, please confirm Stockholm. I thought it was Super Freak.
Super Freak. Ah.
Super free.
Look again on Twitch.
What's that?
Look again on Twitch.
What happened to Twitch?
I don't know. Let's go.
Did you say the voice is fucked up again?
I think so.
Really? It shouldn't be. It should be good.
It sounds like an echo. It does sound like a slight echo.
God, what the fuck is wrong with this goddamn fucking thing? Let me see. Oh, you know what it might be? I wonder if the camera, the video camera mic hasn't turned off.
Did you start the Twitch?
He did.
Yeah.
Weird. It's not showing up on mine.
Oh, it's showing up on me. We've
Oh,
been
there
running
it
for a
goes.
while.
I got it. Yep. I had a refresh.
How does that work? Did that echo go away now? I unplugged one of the mics. Maybe that's what it is. If not, it's probably because my mic on my actual video camera hasn't turned off.
No, it's still there.
It is still there? Okay. Well, we sound like an echo. We sound like an echo chamber. Let me see here. Every time we sound like shit. Why? Why every time? It's just started happening for what, the last 3 games? 2 games?
Yeah.
I hear it. What are you going for about now? You can't hear it growling, can you?
No.
No.
Well, how about now? Can you still hear me? Did we lose somebody? I don't know if the sound went away. I got rid of I turned off the soundboard again.
That did the job.
Yeah, did it?
Sweet.
You know, my computer though is real slow. How does the sound sound though? Is it low? High? Anyways, okay. What's going on? Lindola, you're not answering me.
Well, I can't really hear anything. Stuff keeps happening, but give me a second. I'm working on it.
Okay. Stuff keeps happening. Oh, shit. What is happening?
All right, the sound is good.
Okay, so the sound's okay. All right, we'll just go on from here. So, I want you guys to go survey the next 15 miles. Make sure there's nothing in our way or, any ambushes. You have your orders? We will be here.
Sounds good.
You can just call me Alpha Command when you're calling me. All right.
Okay.
So, what vehicles are you taking?
Well, to not be useless, I would like to take my Samus.
Okay, of course you're going to take your Samus unit. So you're firing up your Samus unit, and the rest of you, and then I think Aramea is going to take her Glitter Boy, and the rest of you are the Captain Sorensen comes out and says, I got a little surprise for you guys. Any of you able to ride hover bikes or a hover car?
I can, yes.
Which one?
The hover bike.
What about Melvin there?
I have to check my skills.
If not, we do have this four-seater hover car that you guys can take. Jack should be able to sit on someone's lap.
He should.
All right. The hover car has a a lightning railgun on it.
Oh wait, no, I can pilot hovercraft. Is that the same
Yes.
thing? Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you guys take off.
Jack will be in my lap.
Jack will be in your driving. How is Jack gonna be in your lap?
Duke was driving.
Oh, is Duke driving?
Well, I thought, yeah,
Oh,
that's what I thought you said.
I didn't know Duke could drive. Okay, fine. Duke is driving. I thought you meant Dixon.
Oh.
I got him confused with Dixon. So you guys take off, and you start heading in a northern direction. Now, this hover vehicle of yours, it's an old military, they run till they die, but it's a piece of shit. And it can't fly anything but about 60 feet above the ground. Occasionally, you can do a boost and get 120 feet above the ground. But it's old, rickety, Russian made. I'm just kidding.
Russian.
It was made in China before the Golden Age. Anyways, you guys head out. You got your Samus as your scout in front of you, and what are you guys doing? You guys going through? There's tall trees. Remember the purple pines that you guys had saw in this area?
Yeah.
They're kind of just dancing across the landscape. Off in the distance, you can still see the ominous glow of the ley line. The clouds are darkened and black. It starts to rain behind you guys. Back, you think at camp it's raining there.
Yeah. So does the hover car have like sensors or anything to?
It has a basic navigation computer, but it's not updated. Like,
Gotcha.
you know, and you guys are in territory that the coalition doesn't really own, so they
can't
the GPS locators that they do put up, the towers that they put up, get torn down, shot up, stripped for their parts.
Right.
But occasionally it works. It seems to be working okay now. Every now and then the signal kind of gets lost.
Okay.
So basically it's going to be a negative 25% to any land navigation or not land navigation readings.
Right. Okay.
All right.
So Duke and I can't really scout anything unless, like, not using the hovercraft. We can't.
I mean, you could if you want to walk.
Right. That's what I was asking. So in the hovercraft, we can't really scout anything.
Right. You'd go way too slow.
Okay.
Way too slow.
Okay.
But you have binoculars. The hovercraft is open air, like it's like a Jeep.
Okay.
So you can jump out real quick. Jack is actually up on the gun with his tongue out. Duke is like sniffing the air. It smells like fruit. Ugh. Yuck.
You don't like fruit?
I like meat and potatoes. I don't really like much fruit, especially oranges or that citrus smell. It's gross. That's why you're gonna die of prostate cancer, Jack. Or sorry, Duke. That's what Jack says.
Dixon. You mean Duke is...
Oh, damn it! Duke, you didn't say that, did you? That was Dixon. Oh, I get you confused all the time.
That's all right. I'm trying to figure out what my full name is.
Dukeson.
I was just going to say Dukeson.
Dukeson, like Dixon. Oh, no. That's why I get you confused so much. So you guys are driving. The terrain is okay. There's a lot of trees, though, so you can't go too fast.
Right.
And these trees are 150, 200 feet tall. But you're kind of whizzing through, trying to follow this old road that you can tell, probably pre-Riffs Road. It's all broken down and mostly grown over, but there's still kind of a pathway through the trees. You come across what looks like some old cars with some overgrowth. Could be an ambush point.
Right.
You're flying up to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Duke,
do you want to slow down a little? Oh, wait, no, we are going pretty slow, aren't we? Never mind.
well, how fast are you going, Duke?
How fast does they go?
It can with pushing it, it could do 110, 120.
Well, with the lane line storm and everything else, I'm probably not doing more than 40.
Okay, so you're doing 40, and that's when you're driving and you kind of see a mass in front of you, but it's the side stalker that notices that it's cars and stuff. Do you want to do your detect ambush? Do you have that?
Mhm.
Okay. What'd you slow down to when she asked you?
Probably about 15 miles an hour.
Okay, so you kind of slow down to 15 miles an hour. Roll your detect ambush as you are looking around. Are you using binoculars or anything like that?
I would be.
Or any of your abilities?
Yeah. So.
Duke said, I smell fire.
Okay. So I will use my binoculars.
Okay, and your viewfinder, and you start looking around.
And I have wilderness. Oh no, that's
espionage.
Yeah,
this would be detect ambush, which is espionage also, or a skill in espionage.
Yeah. Okay.
I swear I had that, but I don't see it.
1.
1?
1%.
So you also smell a campfire.
Okay.
Dixon's like talking about spam. So there is somebody around there, and you switch to thermo imaging, and you count 1, 2. Can you count?
I can. I can read and count. I don't think I can write.
You count 12 people.
12 people. Okay.
You can also see that there's 2 vehicles that are warm, but they must be off because it looks like they're starting to cool.
Okay.
You can tell that their engine
was on.
Their engine compartments was warm.
Hey, heads up, Claymore, Canuck. We have possibly a campfire going, and some of those cars up ahead are just now cooling down. They were running at one point soon, or fairly,
recent?
Fairly recent, sorry. Forgot the word.
Heard and understood.
I take it that you're, Claymore, I take it that you are above the tree lines?
Well, just above. I'm not trying to be, obviously.
Oh, okay.
If they're going that slow, honestly, if I fly slow, I probably don't have to even go above the tree line.
Okay, so you're just kind of hovering. Remember, you're a flyboy jockey, and they're making you walk, basically.
I mean, to get that.
Okay.
I mean, I might go out quickly and then come back, but.
So your guy's cautious. He's a cautious flyboy.
After the last fucking mission, yes, I'm fucking cautious.
Okay, so you're playing on a little cautious part. Okay, so you don't see much more than them, anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Duke, how do you want us to handle this? Avoid, eliminate. I'm not in charge.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Amira. My bad.
We're all doing it.
Amira says recon. See if there are people, how many, and if they're well armed.
Okay, I guess.
Unfortunately, that would have been the ranger's job, but he's not around. He's not here anymore.
24. Sorry, hold on.
Jack's like, yeah, he's dead as fuck.
20 perception.
Oh shit. So are you using thermos? It is a little dark.
Yeah, I'm using. Does it have night vision?
Yeah, it should have night vision.
It fucking should, but
if it does, I know it better. Yes, it should have night vision. It's a power armor.
Yeah.
You're using night vision, and you're kind of looking around, You got a 20 for perception. You definitely see the 12 guys around the campfire, and then you can see there are 4 guards pointing around the. They are in light power armor themselves, and as you are looking at them or kind of scanning the area, you can tell that 2 of the power armors must see you, because one of them kind of flies up in the air a little bit and turns on a bright light.
Okay.
Another one has a missile lock. Oh shit! On you.
Well, I'm gonna respond as best I can.
You guys are about 450 feet from the camp. You guys came around this corner when you saw this, and it was a perfect ambush site.
Alright, well, evasive maneuvers, chat.
So,
Oh, okay. You haven't been fired upon.
Okay, so there's no actual missile launch.
No,
Okay.
there's a tone, there's a missile lock, but it hasn't been fired.
Okay. Missile lock. 4 light power armors with addition to 12 units on ground.
Yeah, you guys all see this as these bright lights come on. From, you can kind of see a flying power armor that has bright lights on you and says, "Who goes there?"
Ma'am?
Canuck, we can't hear you.
Terry?
yes, I'm sorry. I'm at a loss. I'm not a great leader.
Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it.
So you make it. Retreat.
Retreat?
Retreat.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
can you just tell them we're wandering travelers?
Well, he's up in the air flying, so, it's obvious he's a military bot of sorts, yes?
Or it could be an illegal salmon spot through, if I remember right, Northern Guns.
Yeah, but they always do the paint job.
You guys haven't even seen what type of armor it was. You haven't asked the right questions.
Perception on.
Perception. So you'd have to do also. You could ping their armor with your combat computer.
Okay.
IFF.
Yeah, you got combat computers in the Samus. There's a combat computer in the Glitter Boy. The hover vehicle has a rudimentary combat computer. So
For perception?
this would be a sensory equipment roll.
Oh,
Okay.
I have that.
To use your combat computers.
Okay.
No.
I got a 5.
Okay, your IFF, it pings that these are Samson power armors, not Samus. They are a flying power armor of pretty good manufacturer, Northern Gun. They are comparable with the Samus, and there's 4 of them against 1 power armor. Well, you do have that Glitter Boy that that has the actual boom gun she brought this time, instead of, yeah.
Am I not in my armor walking around too?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
They got lock on.
you are actually behind them, and they, you don't think they actually see you yet. Remember, you're kind of in a camouflage glitter girl.
Right.
So who does they see? Who do they see?
They are pointing weapons at the Samus unit. Because the hover car, how high are you right now, Melvin?
Probably no more than 10 feet.
Oh, Yeah, you guys are still under brush.
Oh.
Like,
Rush is that.
you guys are just at the brush line, basically. But the lights are revealing the vehicle.
Okay.
Jack's like, "Can I open fire? Can I open a fire?"
Wait for the
Luke's
order.
like, I got an AP loaded and ready.
A little terrier.
Wait for the command.
For them to fire on us?
Hey,
Sorry, ma'am.
you wait for the order.
Yes, ma'am. I'll wait for the order.
What should we? I honestly don't know what to do.
You are being evaluated.
That's great.
You could call back to base to be advised. You could. It's your character's call.
Communicate to base. We found a group, well-armed, expansive unit. How should we speak?
This is Alpha Actual. Are they hostile?
That is unknown at this time. They have called out to us. They know we're here.
Yeah, I was supposed to be stealthy.
Well, they've only seen one of us so far.
Well, you think they've seen the hover vehicle too, because the light is shining off of it.
Right? Okay. So they've seen the Samish unit and the hover vehicle. I'm in the back. I'm hiding behind them.
Lieutenant, when I put you in command, you don't have to call back for these small command decisions here. You are free to engage if you want to. However, I am not on. I don't have eyes on the ground except you. Lieutenant Claymore or Sergeant Claymore, can you hear me?
Sir?
What have you advised the lieutenant on any particular actions?
Currently, they have missile lock on me. My advice would be to either retreat or attempt to negotiate, or honestly, just to identify.
So, a couple minutes have gone by, and the guy says, you hear again, identify yourself. Power down and identify yourself.
So,
My first idea was to retreat.
I mean, you could. Do you order retreat?
Do what you want.
Do what I want. I'm not there.
Station, Claymore, go ahead and identify yourself and find out who they are. Can you
Alright.
see these weapons?
So I will go down to the ground.
Okay. Now, out of character, remember that you guys are cocky coalition people. Coalition who have just graduated. You're hyped up. You just lost a friend. This group could have been responsible for it. Because they're close enough that they could have been responsible for it. Anyways. Terry, are you trying to prowl?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your prowl.
I'm doing very well. I think I just knocked over a tree.
Oh shit! What'd you do?
An
Rolled an
88.
88.
You. Oh no!
This
You.
fucking roll 20 always loves to pull up an 88.
You roll an 88, which happens to be in our groups overall. It's like the worst roll you could roll. Like we have 69 and 33. That is the best roll. But
88.
an 88 worst
100.
roll.
Fuck Hitler.
Right? Right?
And all of a sudden, so you are moving through the tree, and yeah, you crash down. You step on a tree, and a tree, like a dead tree, falls. The guy, not the guy with the lights, but the guy who has missile lock on Lyndall, swings around with his railgun and just fires in that direction.
God.
I defer to Dixon.
Wait.
Okay.
Because he just swings around and fires in that direction, and you hear over his loudspeaker, ambush! Ambush!
Okay.
And now, I'm going to go to your initiative chart. 'Cause
Initiative 1 is the oldest.
apparently, I did not even bring that up.
Okay. I'll get rid of the people who are not here, so we don't have the Lancer, we don't have Captain Sorensen, we don't have the Cowboy.
Oh, shit. Cowboy should have been with you guys, actually.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that.
That in there.
I forgot about Cowboy.
I mean, I thought we were just supposed to be a scouting party.
Cowboy is your ringman, though. He doesn't send you guys anywhere without Cowboy.
Bet.
He's your wingman.
Cowboy's my level, right?
Yeah.
Does he mirror me pretty well, or?
He is. No. Cowboy was a different level.
I have to see, but I'm saying, like, are we keeping him basically at my level, or?
You don't know what he is. I gotta roll him up.
The only reason I ask is if he hit level 3 like I did, he would have 7 actions.
Yeah, he's level 3.
Okay.
We can say that. We can say we're mirroring him to you. Let me get at roll 20 real quick. Sorry.
Adjustment.
There's roll 20, and then I need to bring up the initiative chart.
Okay. And then I need to identify. Hold on. Oh, Captain Sorensen's gone. That's why. Okay. So we don't have Apple, right? And we don't have Pumpkin either.
No, they're back at the ranch.
Which makes sense. So to confirm, we have Claymore, Canuck, Cora, Dixon, Jack, Duke, Cowboy, and Super Freak.
Super Freak. She's Super Freak. Yes.
Who's Super
All right.
Freak?
You, apparently.
Oh,
Remember when I gave you that call sign?
that's right. I'm no longer confused.
You're no longer confused. Okay, so it looks like it is going to be. Are those any nat 20s on this one?
No, because it was Apple and Captain Sorensen.
Okay, so wow, you guys both got 21. So basically, Claymore and Chinook get to go first, but I'll let the lieutenant go first because she's being fired at, but not getting hit. The guy did a wild strike, which under if you guys roll your intelligence rolls,
Mm-hmm.
do you have intelligence, any of you?
I believe I do.
You believe that these guys must be inexperienced because he just started firing.
It's
All right.
militia, potentially fresh people.
So everything that I find out through sensors or whatever, I am informing everybody.
Okay.
Just,
You need to roleplay that.
I understand, but sometimes you're talking and
Okay, but that needs to be
Okay.
needs to be
All right.
roleplayed. So
just an FYI, Chinook, I know you're being fired on, but these guys aren't very experienced.
Roger that.
Chinook, what are you doing?
I'm firing my boom gun.
You gonna fire your boom gun at the guy firing at you?
Oops, that's the wrong one.
That's your laser pistol.
Well, it's the right damage.
It is the right damage, but I don't know. Well, you know.
Definitely not the right strike. You know you have better bonuses than that.
20, so
Don't you have better than +2?
Much.
I think I forgot to look that up, but yeah, okay.
You have a minimum of +3. And I'm pretty sure you have more.
All right. So you fire at the guy who is firing. Did you roll it? Is that a 13? Okay. So you fire at the guy in the Samson power armor that just started spraying in your direction. He did hit you, except your damage. Oh, that's a railgun. Never mind. So yeah, he did hit your power armor.
Single round, probably.
It's a spray, 5d6 damage, which is 20 points actually. 20 points of damage to your glitter boy. No damage reduction because it is a railgun. However, you also hit him, so you basically fired upon each other. And I think your first roll said you did 150 points of damage. You guys hear an explosion as that guy whirls to the right and then smashes face first into a tree. And then after he hits the tree, his engine boosts and it goes back. He hits another tree and then he flies straight into the ground.
Ow.
Question. Is Canuck close enough for the boom to hurt the people who don't have protection?
Yes.
Ideally, all the guys who are out of their armor.
All the guys sitting around.
Yes, I am aware of this. Yes.
Alright.
So during that time, there was people that were getting up from their campfire, going to grab stuff. That was right when the lights went on.
Okay.
Some people got their gear on, others haven't. You guys can pick up screaming after the boom gun goes. You guys are well trained, so you guys know you have a glitter boy with you. So anytime you think there's going to be an attack, you guys are military trained. You batten down your armor and so that you don't get deafened by the sound. But you can tell people are screaming as probably their eardrums exploded because she's literally like right next to the camp as this occurred. So Claymore, you can take your action.
So I was gonna fire on the guy with the lights on me.
You fire at him. What are you firing at him?
I will be using my railgun.
You use your railgun and you fire up at him. He's also going to simul you.
10 strike. Rolling for max.
A missile fires right at you, hits your chest, and bounces off and hits the ground.
Beautiful.
Forgot to arm it.
He was too close for it to arm.
Max damage, by the way, so full 40.
You do 40 points of damage to his armor. He whips around. You blew out one of his lights and strafed his main body for 40 points of damage. Okay, let's see. Next person is going to be Jack. Jack starts hammering away at the guys that are trying to get their armor on, he just starts hitting them with the twin lightning railguns. You guys hear that go off, and here is his roll. Oh, God, that's a shitty roll. He does have a +4, so he got an 11. Those people aren't really aware that they're being targeted because he's shooting through the garbage cars that they were using as cover, that are covered by vines. He's smart enough to know that he can just shoot right through those. You guys can see, you guys can see through your thermos, body parts blowing off of people, people falling onto the ground. Sergeant Claymore, your second action.
So, second action, the guy who I just shot, can I see his flight pack? They spun around.
No, he did spin around, but he got under control and whipped back around to face you. He's putting some of the larger trees between you and him, trying to dodge in and out of those to fire at you.
Yeah, no, fuck him.
God damn. You see, he flies very quickly. And just a minute.
Sorry.
Did you roll to strike him?
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't have the seal.
Hover over it.
I know. So he dodges out of a tree to come out of hiding to fire at you. Hits the tree. When he fires, he spins around, and his plasma missile goes into the group of people in the fire, because I got a nat 1 with him. As you fire a nat 20 and strike him in the faceplate.
Yes.
4 max damage, so 8.
So, yeah. With that, your railgun, and what was your actually strike was a nat 20. That your railgun actually pierces the faceplate of his armor and just destroys the inside of his armor with his face. That thing just drops to the ground, and you see it's still firing. A couple missiles go off, and the gun is firing onto the ground.
Oh, that's a waste. I kind of want to salvage the missiles.
Right. So,
power armor's down, 2 power armors left.
Okay, on 15. Sorry, that was on 18.
Yeah.
Chinook goes, and the other 2 enemies go. Canuck.
Yep.
The other 2 enemies are going. Enemy number 3 and 4.
She should have been on 18 with me. She had 7 actions, not 6.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll fix that now.
So, it's your turn. So you fire at one of them that fires at you at the same time. That's his simul action. Really? You know you can roll for max damage.
And
You got an 85% chance of doing max damage with your railgun. Yeah. You do 180 points of damage to that guy as his power pack explodes. He did hit you with a 19, actually a 23 and total, and you take a D4. Sorry. Yeah, a D4 times 10. Why don't I have a? I don't have a D4. There it is. A D4 damage. However, he does get max damage, so 40 points of damage. But you see his power pack explodes. One of the arms of the robot spins by, goes so fast it flies by the hover car and sticks into a tree. Hand first. Yeah. On 17, the other power armor goes, the final power armor. He's, what is he going to? Oh, he got a nat 20 for perception. He looks around and he's looking for the biggest threat. He sees the glitter boy and just launches 4 armor-piercing missiles.
Come on, not one.
Come on, nat 20.
Watch the 10.
It's a 15. It was a 10. 10 on the die.
Fucking called it.
Nice. And the missiles come in. There's 4 of them, though. What are you going to do? Lightfoot? Nothing? Hello?
Who are you talking to?
You, Lightfoot. 4
Sorry. What am I?
4 mini missiles are coming in at you.
Shit. I can roll to dodge, right?
So, that's 4 or more is called a volley, and you can't dodge a volley of missiles. Yeah. You can do something which is called fracturicide or try to, where you're hitting one of the missiles trying to make it so it explodes and takes out the other missiles, but you literally have a second.
Okay, well then,
Impact.
I'm piercing
Oh shit.
missile.
What's that?
Arrow piercing shoulder missile.
For what?
Hit one of those missiles coming at me.
Okay. You're gonna try to hit a missile coming at you?
I rolled an 18.
Okay. You fire your AP, and your AP smashes into their AP missile. However, let's see. It does not fracturicide, and the other 3 missiles smash into you.
Oh.
But you did avoid one of the missiles.
One of the missiles, yay.
And let's do max damage for 1, max damage for 2, max damage for all 3. 120 points of damage, of armor-piercing damage, as it explodes into your power armor suit. Okay. That was on 17. On 16, some small arms fire from people popping up from the camp, some survivors, and they are firing on the hover vehicle. On a 16 or higher, they'll hit somebody inside the vehicle. So, and that's modified. Yeah.
Yes.
So I did take off 2 off their targeting because you guys are holding higher ground, and you surprised them. They come up and they fire on the car. Remember, your guys' car has 120 MDC. So 3 people have popped up and fired on you guys. 120. A laser hits your vehicle for 5 points and is absorbed because you have 10% damage reduction. The second one is also absorbed, and the third one is absorbed. Your the light arms fire does nothing to the vehicle. And on 15, Dixon fires for his first action. He fires that armor-piercing round, which it's a short-range missile, not a mini missile, into the other power armor that is there. It is it is a +5 missile to strike because it's wire guided, and then his heavy weapons comes in. So he actually has a +8 to strike with this weapon. Oh Jesus! He just barely hit the power armor. He does have an imposed dodge penalty of 2. The guy is going to try to dodge around a tree. So here is that guy's dodge. He needs to get a 13 or better. Oh, he freaking so
damn it.
That's just a 13 with his negative. He fired. Oh no, sorry, I took off his 2 already. So he fires a jet. The mini missile goes around and flies off into the trees. Not into, but into the space around the trees. Dixon is like, he's gonna have to fucking dodge that bitch again.
Good boy.
Oh, so remind me on 14 that missile will impact him.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's Claymore and Chinook's turn again.
Okay. Yeah, do I have beat on that power armor?
Which one? The guy who just took well, yeah, you have thermal imaging on, or night vision on. You see him. You can see his as he dodges that missile, but you can see that missile turning around. Yeah, it's a homing missile.
All right. There are guys on the ground, right?
There are guys on the ground.
I'll give them a spray.
You'll give the okay. Go ahead and. I mean, there are 3 guys that have taken position on the old cars that are firing into. You know.
Those are who I meant. Like, the.
Okay. What are you gonna fire at? You'll only be able to hit one with your railgun.
So. I see what you're saying.
Accurately. They have cover. So.
I understand that. I was just trying to like make them duck the fuck down.
Oh, okay.
So they stop firing on my guys.
Okay. But you're still trying to hit them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a strike.
7.
So you spray, and that with your that's with your bonuses. Let me see what their reaction is. They're already kind of freaked out because they know your coalition, so they do have a negative to their roll. You do. They duck down. One of the guys actually turns and he jumps off and starts running for what looks like there's an old overpass bridge that he's running for.
Oh, I know what I'm doing next round.
Oh no. Oh no. Canuck.
Plasma missile. The center of the campsite.
Plasma missile? Okay. You fire a plasma missile to the center of the campsite. It can't dodge.
Okay.
Damage? You can't roll for max for that because you're not targeting an individual. But the missile actually hits the campfire and explodes out, splashing plasma for, what is it, a 15-foot radius? What's that? 10-foot radius? So 12 foot. So a 24-foot diameter. And you see one guy, plasma hits his leg, and he falls to the ground, the guy who was running, and his leg is instantly like taken off by the plasma.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
A couple other guys who were already shot by a spray of railgun are screaming as they're burning up because they were just wounded, but now they're burning from plasma. And you destroyed dinner, okay?
Oh darn! I was kind of hungry.
Shoot.
So that was Canuck. Jack continues to spray the bodies and anybody, but he also says over the intercom, "Lay down and give up or die, 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 DBs, die." Cowboy on 14, you hear him. "This is Cowboy. I was out just kind of trailing behind you. What's going on, brothers and sisters?"
Side note, the mini missile.
Yes. As the mini missile comes back around, this is the guy's perception roll right here to see if he sees it. He sees it, but not in time, so he's going to take a negative and have a -2, and it's just a straight roll. The mini missile, or the small, right?
Yep.
Short range mini missile slams into him, exploding in a rain of plasma. 90 points of damage as his whole power armor is enveloped in this, and for I think it's a 30-foot radius around him is just molten ash, just molten lava, as all those cars that they were hiding behind just that instantly turn to magma as the metal is gone. The trees are vaporized, all except the purple pines. All the undergrowth is burnt away for about 60 feet. Canuck, sorry, you see like a flash fire in the ground around you, just flash fires and burns all the undergrowth away.
So I'm exposed now.
Yeah, but they're dead.
Okay.
Cowboy, can you pick out that runner?
I could probably do that. Where's he running to?
Wait for a minute.
That overpass. There's something in there. He fires at the guy.
You want me to roll his?
I got it.
Yeah.
He takes his head off with a precision strike.
Beautiful.
He's not going to worry anybody right now. All right. Duke, what are you doing? Are you sleeping, Duke? Duke is sleeping. Duke!
Wake up, Duke!
Duke! I think Duke is down. Duke is down! What's up, Duke? Duke has narcolepsy. What?
He has to wear a CPAP.
So, you guys laid waste to the camp, Duke, as you see Dixon's short-range mini-missile hits that last power armor, and it explodes and basically just burns away a 30-foot area, and then small fire burns away 60 feet area, just light empty see fire. It doesn't bother anybody, but you see the underbrush under you guys just burn off. It gets very hot for a minute, and those cars that the people were hiding by are just melted. They're just slagged.
Our parts!
Our parts! You did hear that Cowboy said that it looks like there's something under the overpass. He can't make out what it is, though.
Alright. Shall we go?
Shall we
Captain,
go?
Should we go look at it? Sorry, Lieutenant, should we go look at it?
Lieutenant?
Oh, sorry. What are we doing?
There's something on the underpass. Should I go look for it?
Yes, by all means.
I'll go with him.
Well, you're in the car, so you.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go on foot. Okay.
You guys jump out and go on foot.
No.
Okay. So you just hover past over the magma. Jack, you hear him. He's firing single rounds. He gets about 3 off by the time you get to the overpass, but he's shooting into like bodies that are on the ground. Dixon's like, hey, I saw some people run off into the bushes over there.
He's a dark boy, a little.
Do what you need to do.
Gun happy.
He's fine.
He's a terrier. Yeah, he's a little fanatical.
Cora, on me. Dixon jumps out of the vehicle, and Cora jumps out with him. Jack's like, hey, what about me?
You stay here. We might need your guns.
Yes, ma'am. Another shot. You guys bring the vehicle over to the underpass. As you get closer to the underpass, you do see, there's vines and stuff that are coming down, and there is some sort of thermo-resistant mesh that is behind that. Like, it's basically for camouflage purposes.
Okay. All right. But it's what resistant?
Thermo-resistant.
Thermal resistant.
Yeah, so like if you looked at it
Yeah.
at when you thermos, you're not really sure what's in there. You guys fly through it or you get out?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the vehicle over. I was like, I'm not gonna risk the vehicle in there. Let's
Sounds
walk in and
good.
see what's going on.
All right. As you start to, so that was on.
I'm kind of thinking this is going to be some kind of outpost.
We're actually on Jack, on 7. That was when Jack's, and you guys are coming down, so we're on initiative 7. So sorry that it skipped some people's actions, but there's really nothing else for you to do but come in closer and maybe mop up the dead or dying, or take perception. So if Claymore wants a perception, Chinook, Sergeant Duke,
Hold on.
I already did his, and Super Freak.
Well, I'm with Duke.
What's that?
I'm with Duke.
Yeah, you can roll your perception.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys, basically, that's what I had described the mesh.
Okay. 23.
And yeah, so with that's pretty high tech meshing, like the Coalition. You don't think has that, and perhaps something important is behind there, or something dangerous.
I'll stop Duke. Hey, Duke. Before we go in, that technology that they're using with the mesh, pretty top rated. Like, either something important's behind there or something dangerous.
Can we recover the mesh? Looks useful.
Yeah, I figure we could use it for APC. But I'm thinking if it's dangerous, if it was dangerous or not, if it came out with all the fighting.
Well, I mean, the mesh is pretty high tech, but something behind it might be dangerous.
That's what I mean. If they had somebody back there, they would have came out to attack when all the fighting was happening. In my opinion, I'm not sure.
You guys hear a mechanical sound.
Oh, go off to the side.
And since you landed, you hear a "Ooh," and then a
Mhm.
Alright, get back in. Backing up.
Really?
Okay.
They have the Star Wars bot.
Is it an AT-AT?
No, it's not.
Guys, Raymore and Hidden Cowboy. There's something big back there and it's coming out.
It's mechanical and
then you hear
Anti-air gun.
Dave,
what?
Sixth Sense.
Yeah, there's gonna be explosions all around you.
All right. I pulled Duke and who went with us? One of the dog boys, Dixon.
Jack.
Jack off to the side.
You can move one.
Duke.
She grabs you before you guys get back into the car and pulls you off to the side away from
Away from
the
yeah.
car. Okay.
Jack, come on.
I'm come. Oh shit! Jack jumps from his thing and starts running as the glitter girl comes around a tree and you look up and all of a sudden you see this weird that netting they're talking about. All of a sudden that kind of you see it kind of tear as you see these 4 huge cannons come through and just fucking fires. Boom! Melvin and you need to roll with impact because just the force of the explosion blows you guys off your
Is
feet.
that percentile? No, it's 20.
20 side die. And the little car
Is gone.
is destroyed.
Ooh.
Just as these 4 cannons just pounded earth and dirt and everything just comes up. There's explosive shells everywhere. Lightfoot, when you saw this coming through, did you run?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can roll a dodge. It was a natural 18 with a +5 to strike. It's a 23.
Oh, fuck.
You only, oh God, you get blown. Just you take the air. You need an 18 or higher. Oh, she got a 7. Holy fuck. Okay.
You have a higher dodge bonus than that, bare minimum.
It doesn't matter. If she had a plus, she needs.
I would need a 25, you know.
No, you just need an 18.
11. I need an 11. Plus
Yeah.
11.
So you weren't the target. This is for secondary damage from these cannons. Because the little car, the little hover vehicle was the target, but its blast radius is 60 feet per cannon.
Right.
And so the glitter girl actually has to roll a sense of balance.
That's a 100.
Yeah, and that's for a glitter girl.
Oh, sweet.
Wow. You actually are running. You get your sense of balance, but you need to roll again because there's it's
Waves.
the waves of damage.
Oh, fuck.
81, you kind of stumble, fall. Roll a recovery from that one.
Another 100?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a 20-sided die.
Oh.
Sorry.
You bounce back up, and just one more as you're getting out of the way. Finishing getting out of the way. You do take half damage, though.
Wrong, guys.
from huge explosive rounds. That's the wrong die.
Yep, sorry.
And then you fall over and roll down kind of a ravine because you just lost your footing. And the dust is settling. So I'm gonna roll for
My
his.
screen is blinking.
So he's got a 95% chance of max damage because the guns are so big and so close.
What?
You're right, Jeffrey. I have a +5 to dodge
Yeah.
and parry and a 4 to strike.
So 66 times 10 damage.
Is that 66 times 10?
66.
660 points?
No. 6d6. So 6 with a D, and then 6 times 10. So 3. So is that, what is that? 360 points of damage.
You barely hit my chest.
To the area. You took half that, so 180.
180. Okay.
Yeah.
What did I take?
Oh. Well, you guys actually were running, and you were in like a not the secondary zone, but the third zone. But you also were running towards it, so you take less, not so much damage because you didn't get hit by like.
Right, but I got blown back.
90 points of damage.
90? Okay.
Did you roll with impact?
I did. I failed, and I got some air.
Okay, so your character is dead, right?
Hope not.
Did you roll with impact?
Your armor.
I don't think our armor's that strong, to be honest.
You guys have 80 on your armor.
Okay.
So if you took 90, you're dead.
You need to roll with impact. She rolled a sense of balance, not roll with impact.
Okay.
So roll with impact.
All of us or just Duke?
You and Duke.
Okay.
And Jack.
Okay.
Jack, we made it
You need a
fly.
12 or higher to roll with impact. Remember, your roll with impact is usually higher than your strike or your dodge or parry. Just need a 12 or higher to roll with impact, guys.
Right. I'm trying to see if I got a bonus with that.
Yeah, me too.
+3.
Oh, you guys have +3?
I have one, I'm not sure.
Is that from hand to hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you have at least a +3. Plus, I think you have a +1 for being a
Yep.
What you call it?
Okay, here we go. 14.
All right. It looks like both of you.
17.
Both of you roll with impact for half damage, so 45 points.
Sweet.
But you also took internal damage. Each of you took 3d6 internal damage.
Oh.
So that is for Melvin, and this is for you, for your internal damage. So you took 12, and
Okay.
he took
11.
11. And that's hit points.
Yep.
Jack also took... he took 5. Jack only took 5.
Well, that's because he's a
air, basically.
small asshole.
Yeah.
Like, he was in the air. He just ragdolled.
Yeah. He got his body loose.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, a leap in the wind.
what do you guys do now?
We have to destroy those cannons.
Well, once I get up, I'm running towards the cannons to be safer.
Okay. so you two are on the ground for what? Like, you guys are hurting.
Right.
Jeffrey, what are you doing?
Cowboy, volley, now.
Cowboy's like, no, man, don't engage that. Don't engage that thing. That thing is gigantic. Our volleys ain't going to do shit to that thing.
Alright, overpass then. On top.
Let me see. Overpass? Firing volley on the overpass now. I'm taking the right side. Fox 2.
We're collapsing.
Nat 20!
Woo!
Oh shit, I didn't roll that on the...
What?
I didn't roll that on the roll 20.
I got a 16 to strike.
So...
Nice. I can't use a Nat 20, right?
You can use it.
Of course, because
Right?
I'm the GM.
Yeah.
So, you guys fire on the inner pass. There's explosions, and the debris starts, like, collapsing in on this behemoth of a beast. I forgot to grab a picture of it. I need to find it.
Look, I highly recommend retreat. That will only slow it down.
Right. Canuck. Lieutenant Canuck, I also recommend retreat. That thing is gigantic. We're not going to be able to take it down. But it probably moves pretty slow.
Copy that. Retreat it is. Everybody retreat.
You hear... This is what they see on the
Oh.
screen or appearing from the overpass. This is what you guys see coming out of the overpass.
Oh,
You guys see that?
yeah, that's not good. I know exactly. I remember the exact ornaments of that thing.
Yeah?
Of course.
Yeah. So,
Unfortunately, my character doesn't know this, but we ain't outrunning that shit. That thing has got miles range, literally.
it is 48 feet tall
Can we get away from it?
and 38 feet long.
Look, we just needed to stay there long enough for it to lose track of us. Range doesn't mean it can see us.
Where's
Either way.
Dixon's like, I'm on it! I'm on it right now! I'm gonna take this son of a bitch down!
Dixon,
Stand down.
get off of that and get over here. That's an order.
Casper, we got a problem. We can't retreat.
What are you talking about? We can't retreat.
They blew up the hover vehicle. Where are we going to retreat with?
Our feet? In the bushes? Stay under cover.
The fire?
Two, Cowboy, you can carry two. That's everybody in power armor.
No, you guys can't carry people with your... Here you go.
Not flying, but like walking. Still faster than this.
Yeah, 'cause we can run faster.
You gotta fly in. That means you have to fly towards this behemoth to go pick them up. Because they're almost underneath it now.
How are we getting underneath?
Because it's moving. It's
I know, I thought we
going
were
about
further.
20 feet every time it steps.
Oh, shit. Okay. No, yeah, we want to...
No! The rubble just... It just comes out of the rubble like no problem. It's 48 feet tall.
So if we're under the brush or the canopy, can we be detected, or is it just walking? Like, is it targeting, or?
There's so much dust and debris in the air right now. You can't even tell. You just hear it walking, and it's close. Like it might step on you.
Okay, then I'll retreat further further away from it, and
Okay, so you're gonna go.
Yeah,
You're gonna go to the west.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Around the,
yeah.
the rest of the remnants of the overpass.
Yeah, and I'm leading Duke.
Okay.
Well.
So roll me percentile dice.
You tell you do not prescribe to the Prometheus school of running away.
It's a blind land navigation.
That's fine. 38.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel somebody grab a hold of you. You make out. You can see her ponytail. It's got to be. Remember, you guys got concrete all over the place, just kind of raining down, and dirt from the crater that was created.
Yeah.
As you start leading away into the foliage and stuff, you hear a boom, and as you run right behind you, you look over your shoulder and you see the metal foot hit
right where we were.
Right where you were.
Okay. Yeah.
And the picture is left in the step.
You guys go ahead and roll prowl. Both of you, if you're part of it. Can you prowl, technical officer?
7.
Dust gives them cover.
Okay, so you guys have bonuses for cover, for all the dust and stuff. You kind of just go and you find a hole in the overpass, further down, to crawl up under.
Okay.
To hide. And that's where you're kind of using that, getting deep into this hole in order to be less detectable.
Okay.
Jack's like, oh my god, that motherfucking thing is huge.
It is. Did anybody see Dixon? Did he actually get off of that thing?
I don't know. I just heard him on the radio. I didn't hear him at all. I didn't know he was on it. But he said he's going to blow it up.
Oh, no, it blows him up first.
What are you doing, Claymore?
So, literally, I was going to fly to the other side of the overpass, and then basically have me and Cowboy fly opposite directions so we can circle around and retreat.
Okay.
Doesn't have to the fallback location. The only place to retreat to is going to be command.
Okay. Cowboy says, we should fall back to Yankee Zulu. That's our designated rendezvous point if we get split up.
Copy, Cowboy. Please confirm, Canuck, Super Freak.
Copy that.
We're falling back to Yankee Zulu.
We are currently in a secluded location. We took some cover away from that thing.
You guys are gonna have to look on your PDAs or your maps in order to see where to navigate to Yankee Zulu.
Okay. We'll do our best to get over there as quickly as possible.
All right. Cowboy's like, we'll keep radio contact and try to pick up your locator beacons to give you any kind of air support you need. Yankee Zulu is 9 clicks from our position.
Copy. Thank you.
To the west.
Well, may I suggest keeping somewhat radio silent? Because we don't know if that thing can pick up our radio signals.
I understand, but this was kind of important.
That's correct. We don't know that. We are on scrambled coalition channels. All right. So you guys retreat to Yankee Zulu. Everybody just roll me 3, basically prowl and evade. Well, you guys already did. You and Melvin already did.
Okay. Ow. Ouch, Lindell.
Well, that first one doesn't work. Second two make it.
So the first one, you are picked up on radar and fired upon.
Yeah, I kind of gathered.
And here is its roll. What does its targeting system have for a bonus? Plus 19.
Damn it.
What?
I'm kidding. I am kidding. Okay.
Do I at least hear tone?
No. It's an alien system. Particle beams. What is it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's never a good sound.
Here's your damage. I'll be nice and not roll max damage.
Yes, top.
This is times 10. Oh! It is a particle beam, though. Your damage reduction applies.
Oh, shit. That's actually... Oh, that's the wrong... I was looking at Myra's stats for a second. I'm like, oh, that's not a huge deal. Alright, so... Ow.
Ow.
That, definitely fucked up my suit a little.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change that. It fired its auto cannon. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a little less damage. So take away a D6 worth of damage. Take away 40 points. So 100 points of damage. And then you can have your damage reduction. Robotech knew what to do.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm shocked that it's 43. I know the old one was Mark 2, but I don't think the Mark 3 was that tall.
Yeah, 48 feet high. It's fucking gigantic.
I will just say this: the thing is so heavy, it puts footprints in solid NPC armor.
Right. Yeah, no, it would crush somebody.
You know?
It would crush a Samus. It would crush a glitter boy. Like it just push. It'd bury him in the ground. Literally, just. They wouldn't be able to get out. You might survive if it stepped, head to and just pushed you into the ground. You couldn't get out. You'd be completely trapped.
Oh, yeah. No, you'd be buried, if nothing else. I really thought that overpass would do more than just give some cover.
Like what?
I'm so disappointed.
It was concrete.
No, I get that. I guess in my head I was just thinking, oh, it's an overpass that's at least 48 feet high. Oh, that thing's got to be massive. That's enough to bury anything.
It's not 100% intact.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Besides, the thing probably weighs more than an overpass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
So it's probably doesn't have nowhere near enough weight to hold it down.
And I gave it negatives when it struck you. It didn't hit you with all of its might.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
When you passed over, it still has rubble all over it. Like it's moving with the rubble on it.
Oh. Gives it a whole new meaning to urban camouflage.
Yeah, and it did slow it down. Like, it didn't take its two of its actions because of the rubble. Okay, what are you guys doing? You guys make your evade, and it takes you guys about, well, actually, you guys are on the underpass. How long do you guys stay down there, in there, until you don't hear it?
Until we don't hear it.
Okay, it's about 40 minutes until you can't hear it.
Okay.
Like and feel like little vibrations of it moving.
So it's completely silent.
Jeff,
after.
I think it's gone.
Kind of worries me of where it goes, but why don't we get to Alpha Zulu?
Okay. So you Yankee Zulu?
Or Yankee Zulu, yeah.
Okay. So you.
I wasn't gonna call her on that, but I was like, oh, I know Dave caught that.
Yeah. So you head to your rendezvous point, Yankee Zulu. The rest of you guys get there about an hour or hour and a half before Duke and Jack and Crazy Lady Catherine gets there. Stockholm, but you guys call her something else.
Super Freak.
Super Freak. Yeah.
Look, anyone who looks like they belong in what's Pinhead's group called? Lament Configuration. What is the name of the stupid movie?
So.
Yes, that one.
You guys, Super Freak and Duke, roll your land navigation.
I do not have land navigation.
So Super Freak, roll your land navigation.
No, while we're waiting for them, I will camouflage the vehicles.
25.
What vehicle?
And you guys go, and then.
But before we leave, how big is this mesh?
It's large.
Okay, I don't know.
Duke, not right now.
And it got tore up.
Tore up. I'll take parts. I'll take a little piece. I'll take enough pieces for analyze later.
How do you get a piece off with?
A knife? Cut it?
A normal knife?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I tried it with a normal knife. I'm not sure if it's gonna be or not.
No, you break your normal knife on it.
Okay, never mind.
It's definitely an MDC mesh. It's kind of like, it's almost, I want to say a quarter of an inch thick.
Okay.
Of a meshy, like, plastic polymer. Like, it's bendy, it's wavy, but it has, it's pretty tough.
Alright. I see it's messed up and everything. I'll see if there's a small piece that's a long way down to take with us.
Well, it didn't explode or anything like that. And there are some small pieces, but they're still connected. Nothing took enough damage to break off of it.
Alright, never mind it.
If a vibroblade could probably cut a piece off, though.
Yeah, but I don't have a vibroblade.
What about your other person?
Oh.
Don't you have Dead Boy?
Dead Boy
that's
armor?
right.
You have Dead Boy?
I have a boot vibroblade.
Yeah.
Okay, then I pull it out and use it.
You should have a.
We all have a vibroblade.
Don't you have one under your equipment?
Vibroblade? No.
Okay, if the technical officer doesn't come with one, then you don't have it. Yeah, strictly the book, guys. So, you do though?
I do.
You see him trying to cut it with it's like a pocket knife.
Yeah.
Why did you need to take this mesh in the first place?
Duke, do you want some of that mesh?
Yes. I need it to analyze later. This might work for coalition. Future coalition campaigns.
What is your
Strength.
strength?
It is not very high. 12.
12. Okay, so go ahead and roll me 2d6 as you are trying to cut this
7.
material. 7?
Mhm.
You actually start, you find a piece that's already kind of torn,
Yeah.
and you are able to, like, just barely with your strength. Like, you have to push as hard as you can with this vibroblade to cut this piece. But you get a piece that's about a foot by 18 inches. But it's not perfect. It's just, it's all torn and tattered. You can tell that these little, like, strains, like almost wires weaved throughout it. But you hand it to
Yeah.
Melvin.
I push it to him with the vibroblade.
You gonna give him your vibroblade?
I can get another one.
When?
When we're back at the...
We're not gonna go back there for a while yet.
You're
we're
not
not?
going back
Oh,
there
yeah,
for-
no, never mind. I take it away from him.
You know, why would you give him your weapon? Okay, so yeah, you have a piece that's about 12 inches by 18 inches, but it's not perfectly square. It's just kind of...
I fold it up and I don't have backpacks for this. Okay, I put it under my arm and say, let's go.
You don't have a backpack?
Come on, Lou.
Oh, it doesn't say that armor has backpack.
I'm
That's
sure
right.
there's compartments.
No,
Yeah. You should have a compartment for storing stuff.
nope, doesn't. Not the basic armor. You do have a backpack, but your backpack was in your truck.
Do you have a boot?
Oh, we can always check to see if it's, yeah, we can always check to see if it's good. Probably not.
You circle back. You go back. I mean, the dust is kind of clear now.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
as you,
there anybody dying?
you guys literally look, and where your car was,
It's not there.
there's a crater, and it's like 20 feet deep.
Yeah.
Like, and you see it's filling with water.
Oh, that's not good. Just, I guess, hold on to it. Let's go.
All right, let's go back. Can we go back to where we killed those guys and see if any of them have a backpack for us?
That's what you're looking at.
Oh, I thought you were looking at our vehicle.
No, the entire thing
That
is
entire
like
area
a
is a crater.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, and it's filling up with water, like from the ground up, like you hit a spring or something, or he hit a spring, or the groundwater.
Yeah, let's just go.
There's no sign of your vehicle.
Nice.
Let's go.
You guys move out and go back to Yankee Zulu. When you guys get there, the rest of you have rendezvoused. Are you? Yes.
I camouflage the vehicles, got a 23-2, so
You camouflage the vehicles.
yeah, or the power armors, I should say.
Okay, so you're camouflaging the power armor, and the cowboy's like, that camouflage kind of makes it hard to just take off. We should probably have one of us. We should take turns scouting, making sure that thing doesn't come around. I mean, we.
That is probably a good idea.
What kind of? I've never seen anything like that.
Looks like a fucking walking AA system.
What's a AA system?
Anti-air.
Oh.
It's like a fucking castle defense turret with legs.
Yeah, like a UR-1 Enforcer, but that thing was huge. Like 50 feet tall.
Damn near.
It had a strange symbol on it, too. I don't know if you saw it.
I was a bit preoccupied, no, but what did it look like?
Yeah, I'll draw it. Hellboy begins his wonderful art project.
Oh, I'm gonna roll his skill roll real quick. No one's safe.
Was it good? Was it bad? It must have been shitty. 88?
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure Roll20 are secretly Nazis.
Fuck them Nazis.
And to be honest, I think I know what it looks
Your character does not.
doesn't, because he never saw it. Too busy running for his damn life.
I'm glad y'all were able to escape. I don't think I could have handled another death this soon.
Right?
It almost happened. These fragile bodies of the coalition. Actually, I think I need black to make this a little. You know what the symbol is.
Yep.
Here is the symbol. Ah. There it is.
Not what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. That's the symbol that was on it.
I didn't see it. Oh, okay.
And it had a number, a designation.
It's almost like a Eye of Sauron.
228.
Yeah, I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be the expedition.
I used that number.
What's that?
That's the second time you've used that number. I really hope there's not a connection between the two.
Of course not.
I really fucking hope there's not a connection between those two numbers.
Why not?
Because the last time you used it, it was to number a Sargoth clone.
That's funny. This is yeah, that's the thing on the Mark 8 or Mark 3.
That works.
Alright, well, I'll take first.
You take first what?
Scout.
All right. I'm gonna get out of my power armor and take a piss. Maybe eat something.
Maybe change your pants.
Shit, yeah. That thing was crazy. Watch out for that thing. It had like 5 guns on it. It was huge. I got kind of a picture of it, but not great.
Is it wrong that I want one?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Couldn't drive it if you had it. Doesn't fly. I hope it doesn't fly. Oh, God. Does that thing fly? So,
I want a raise.
what's that?
If it does, I want a raise.
So, you guys, you go off scouting.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, perception?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, 95. You crash into a tree.
You walk into a tree.
So 19 total.
You fly around for a little while, and you're just kind of scouting, trying to stay under the radar, but you're failing with that 95.
I'm sorry for misclicking my perception. Goddamn.
I took it as it was a prowl.
God, it's gonna fire on me again.
Oh, maybe. You find some evidence of this behemoth. You find trees torn down, uprooted. You see huge footprints where this thing has traveled. It is traveling along the old interstate, though,
Okay.
because it is. I mean, it is a lot clearer.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Is it headed towards Yankee Zulu or away from Yankee Zulu?
It is actually. It looks like it's heading. It's heading north, on a northern path. But you don't know where it is. Like it's. You haven't seen it yet.
Okay, based off of tree fall, it's head north, right? Haven't seen it, but generally looks like it's head north.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not gonna look up, mainly because I really hope it can actually fly. There's no way something that big could fly without obvious thrusters.
Right.
Alright. I'm gonna take a non-direct path back, like circuitous route.
Okay. So you fly. You go. By the time you get back from your scouting mission, your other two members have made it. Three members have made it there.
Dixon's still MIA?
Dixon is still MIA. Did you try looking for him or calling out for him?
I would have been monitoring for his IFS tag, but
Roll
I would not have been
percentile dice.
sensory equipment. Come on, baby. That's actually a go for me.
So you, as you turn to go back to the Yankee Zulu, you get a faint signal of his IFS signal.
Please tell me it's not north.
It is definitely northeast of you.
He's a motherfucking dog with motherfucking bone. Oh, it's faint as fuck.
Hmm?
The tag is faint, right?
It's faint. I mean, it doesn't have a very long range, though.
Oh.
You would
Then
say.
I will fly low, slow, and thermals on.
Okay, so you start trying to track him to find him. Do you have tracking? You got.
Double check. I believe I don't, but really I'm just following the signal and using thermals.
Okay, so you follow the signal. You actually fly for another 45 minutes. And then you kind of find an area where he must be, but something's messing with the IFS signal.
I'm gonna look if there's something around for the signal to bounce off of or to refract off of.
Roll a. What are you looking for?
Basically large metal surfaces, or a body of water.
Definitely a body of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Body of water.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna look around the body of water for where it's recently been disturbed, as in someone going into the body of water.
Okay, so you start looking around there. You actually notice some of those footprints of the creature, or not the creature, the mech, and it looks like it went into the body of water. You can see its footprints. It must be somewhere submerged.
I'm gone.
You're gone?
You're a stupid motherfucker.
Right as you go, or you're turning to go again, see. I gotta roll percentile dice for or perception for Mr. Dixon. Ah, you get a small radio. You get a scrambled burst transmission.
Where?
Can you descramble it?
Yeah.
Roll your. You decode the message. Hopefully.
Well.
Yeah, you decode the message, and you're on that scrambled line, and you hear Dixon's like, Claymore, this is Dixon. Oh, I see you. You're about 1.5 clicks from me. I'm in a little building on the north side of the river I extracted to. I'm a little injured, but I'm okay. I think I blew the thing's leg off.
I'm gonna look at the tracks.
Yeah, there's 2 feet tracks.
That remains to be confirmed. Did
What?
you stick your IFF on the fucking mech as I start flying to its position, again trying to maintain cover?
Yes! Yes, I did.
I'm gonna try not to piss myself. Here's my prowl roll.
Okay.
I would have appreciated a heads up.
I just saw you. I didn't think anybody was coming here.
Yes.
But heads up. You're about to be hit.
Dodge.
Roll a dodge.
Oh, I was so close.
Oh, you got hit? No.
17.
What's that?
I was 17.
Oh, you dodged.
This so close as I was so close to a nat 20, but then it teetered over.
Oh,
God,
all of a
I'm
sudden,
so disappointed.
as you're doing, you dodge out of the way, and just bright light goes ahead, flashes above you, like a stream of it. Your weapon's recorded as some kind of particle beam.
Okay.
Noted. And your sensors noted it came from the lake.
I figured. Wait. It shot a particle beam through the lake?
Yep. As far as you know.
Oh, that thing must be stupid powerful.
I mean, the cannons might be off of the lake.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, you didn't make a perception.
Honestly, at this point, I am scrambling for cover, staying as low as I possibly can, and being as evasive as I fucking can.
Okay. He sends another transmission. He's like, "Hey, Lattimore, this is Dixon.
Copy, Dixon.
Hey, back to the north. I mean, to the south. You might have passed a hill with a weird gnarled tree on it. I'll meet you there. It'll probably take me a couple hours."
Copy. And like that, I will veer off.
Okay. Dixon out. You go back to that. You look for that tree.
Yeah.
Roll land nav.
Ooh, boy.
Remember to write down your skills.
I'm can I use a reroll?
No, this game. This is Coalition.
I'm subscribed to the Rifted Gamers, not to the game. Hey, this is Chapter 4.
It's one a week. One or the other. Which game?
Two a game.
Two. You want to take away the fun and do a re-roll?
I don't want to lose Dixon.
Well, yeah, nobody wants to. What's the fun if you're gonna re-roll all the time? That's fine.
Look, I paid for him for a reason.
For the Rifted Gamers, these are not even your kids.
Look, you know Lily would be upset if we lost one of her dogs.
So, you're not gonna lose them. It just means you didn't find the nav point.
Alright, we can keep this funny story point that I can't fucking navigate.
Okay. So yeah, you can't find the thing back, and you've been running your engines pretty hot now. Actually, you notice that they're running a little hot.
Alright, I'm gonna try to find natural cover, like a ravine, valley, basically where that thing can't fucking get a beat on me and set down.
You're not gonna fly back to the group first?
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
works.
Yeah, so you make it back to the group. You did notice that the engines went up about 5% in heat.
When the beam went overhead?
No. As you flew back from before. You didn't notice it until now, but you think the last shot that you got hit with must have,
Oh, my cooling system's a bit.
yeah, must have messed something up. But now you're
Alright.
now you're noticing it.
Okay. Alright. I'll come back and give a report on what I found.
Okay. Go ahead. You come
Okay.
and you touch down. As you touch down, you had your IFF off. You see Cowboy kind of lifts off into the air. I'm gonna take my patrol.
Hold on 1 second. You're gonna want to hear this.
I can hear you for a few miles.
Okay. Well, don't go looking for Dixon's IFF. He stuck it on the mech.
How the fuck did he do that? He dug it out of his head?
I don't fucking know how he did it.
Shit, he must be smarter than we think. Fuck. I thought he was a
Yeah,
dumbass.
He didn't warn me until I was on top of the mech.
Hey, Lieutenant. Hey, did you hear that?
I did, and dog boys were kind of bred to be intelligent, right?
Wait a minute, though. Got an idea.
Okay, what's that?
Well, maybe we should send a encrypted message back and then ask for an airstrike on that location.
Oh, that is a wonderful idea.
That-
Thank you.
I mean, that thing's a threat.
I'll pull the data from the last known location I have for it.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. I mean,
Alright.
is that all right, Lieutenant?
I agree. That's an excellent idea.
Okay, since you're the boss, you should probably send that message to Sorensen.
Hey, Cowboy. Dixon said he was gonna rendezvous on a hill near that lake with a gnarled tree on it. I'll send you the location as best I can.
Fucking gnarled tree.
Yeah, I know. Dog boys.
Couldn't be more specific, huh? All right. So what? I head towards his IFF signal and then break off. When?
Probably about a mile before the lake.
A mile. All right. As he takes off, best and cheap viewers on what is that crap? Fucking
hell.
goddamn
Take care of it.
auto mod. Really? You pay for viewers? Cheap viewers. That's funny.
Give me a second, I'll deal with it. Now I can't see it, what the hell?
It's fucking weird. And you guys, so he flies out. You get back down. What are you guys doing down there in the hole? You've been probably eating and refreshing yourself.
Yeah, I thought we were on our way back to the rendezvous.
You made it back.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's been an hour and a half now.
I'm kind of keeping tabs on listening to the radio about Dixon.
Okay, you guys are sore too from.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing much. I'm just, kind of. He's part of my pack, so.
Okay, do you try to heal yourself? Or,
yes.
Or use first aid?
First aid. I don't have any sort of healing.
Jack also messes around with your wounds, trying to. Okay, so roll your first aid. He assisted you, so you get a 5% bonus for that.
Okay.
As you guys are checking. No broken bones, just real sore and bruised all over. It might be
30 or
yeah. With that roll, you might. The bruising is pretty bad.
Mhm.
But you're okay. But that you didn't make your roll, did you?
No.
Okay. Melvin, what about you?
Well, I have no first aid, so I can't really.
You have no first aid?
Nope.
Aramea, do you have first aid?
Cora, I believe,
don't think
does.
so. I think that's why we needed a medic.
Okay. That Cora does have first aid, you're right. Cora looks you guys over, and Cora's just like, you need you need a medic. Like, you need an RMSS kit.
Oh, I do have first aid also. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, you need an RMSS kit. It's bad. You might have internal bleeding.
Oh. Does the armor that we have
And same with you, Mr. Duke.
Should we call the commander to come pick us up in APC then?
I think we should. They shouldn't move. They're internal bleeding. They're gonna die.
Ugh.
With that, you guys both took 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Hit points. You guys do have internal bleeding.
I am.
Do you have one?
I thought Catherine said she had one.
She said she didn't have one.
I asked if I would have one on the.
In the suit? Nope.
Yeah.
Do I have one in my suit?
Do you have a med kit? Nope. Does any of your...
I'm down to 9 hit points.
Yeah, you're bad. It's bad. You're coalition people. You're just humans.
Yeah.
This isn't like our Rifted Gamers campaign. It's you guys are hurting. You guys are gonna bleed 1 point per hour per 2 hours.
Okay.
So I have to call for a strike on the location and an evac for two, or for all of us.
What's that?
Should I call for evac for both of us, or all of us, or just the two of us?
That's up to you. You're the commanding officer.
Well,
I mean, 2 of your team is down. 2 of what? 6? 4? 6? Yeah.
Two of the 6 are down, and 4 of them have no means of fast movement.
1 is missing.
oh,
2 are down, or going down.
okay, Okay, we need immediate evac for our group. We have 2 severely injured and
Roll radio basics, please.
we need a thank you.
So
That's it.
your message, you start sending it, and you realize that you are in a bowl.
Come on, I got a 12.
Yeah. You're doing the proper communication, but you realize you're in a bowl.
And that means
You're not sure if your message is getting out.
when I won't hear an answer. If I don't hear an answer, I'll know it's not getting out.
You do not hear an answer. What is the range on your Glitter Boy's armor? What is the range on your Glitter Boy's armor
Range of communication?
for communications?
I don't know.
It's like 5 miles. It's horrible. You guys are in the bowl. The cowboy actually hears you. Hey, what's Lieutenant Canuck? This is Cowboy. I got your transmission, but I doubt you're going. You're a little fuzzy. I'm about 4.5 miles out. What's going on? Why do we need to evac?
Because we have two of our crew is bleeding internally, and we don't have a medic or a doctor on staff.
Oh shit. You want me to abort what I'm doing and fly towards base to try to relay a message?
I kind of want to see if you can find 50.
I ain't having much luck up here. I don't see like this gnarled tree that he's talking about.
I'm going to trek up higher and see if I can get a message out.
Copy that. I'll continue. Copy that. I'll continue looking for Dixon.
Okay, so I can travel at 90 miles an hour.
Not in the forest. It'll take you about 15 minutes to trek up the hill and get on top.
Do I see what's going on?
You know you don't know that. What did you say?
So is he conscious?
Yeah, he's still conscious. He's in pain. And then Melvin, your character notices that there is like on your side where your liver is, you're bulging out a little bit.
I can't believe I walked this far.
Man, you guys gonna need to be Borgs.
I mean, isn't Scott's character already starting the process?
I know. Can't wait till Scott's back. I'm sad that he didn't make it.
Dave's time.
Oh shit! It's 11 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay. So you get up the hill and you send your message back out. And this is Lieutenant Sorensen. I read you 5x5. You need immediate evac of wounded. There's not a death head in sight, and I'll be on my way. What is your precise location?
Then I'll send him this.
Go ahead and roll your navigation. I don't think you made your navigation. So you send him your navigation information, and he says, we are loading up and heading out right now."
Oh
right, Lightfoot?
Yeah, so I said 36% plus 4, is that per level?
Yep.
Okay, so,
For navigation?
For navigation.
that's land navigation.
No, this is for navigation.
Navigation should be 40 plus 15 plus 5 per level. You should have 65 at level 3.
Okay, so I got 65. That's good, it's not here.
What is the bonus?
Plus 15. Oh, that might be me.
For your character has a
Yeah,
plus 15.
let me take a look at Glitter Girls.
Yeah. We should look at that to make sure your guys' skills are up to date. But we'll end the game here where you guys are gonna be evac'd by your commanding officer is actually coming to get you.
Well, land navigation is plus 10, and that's not me. Just a minute.
Yeah, so navigation is when you are using power armor, and you're trying to use your sensory equipment to basically know your latitude and longitude to know where you are. Whereas land navigation is just based off of map reading.
Gnarled tree.
Yeah, and gnarled trees, shit like that. All right.
And I don't even see regular navigation here. Secondary skill.
It might be under sensory equipment.
That is also where mine's at. Or, not sensory equipment, but other OCC-related skills.
Yeah. All right, we're going to end the game here. Hopefully, this coalition team will make it to their mission in one piece. They're already down almost 3 people. 2 people might die in the next game.
Yup.
Will they die, or will they be saved?
All depends on Apple.
It all depends on Apple. If Apple doesn't show up, they're fucked. So, you guys might want to roll up new characters during the week. All right. Thank you for joining us on Rifted Gamers, Eyes of Netosa, episode 7. We'll see you next week. I believe on Wednesday for this game next week. It might be Thursday. I'll check the schedule. But we will also see you on Saturday for Rifted Gamers, Rise of the Conclave, which is Chapter 3 of the Rifted Gamers. And we'll see what's going on with the Conclave. All right? Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Good night.